folks. Getting to the bottom of the hill here at Tehachapi. We'll start climbing up. In the background, far off in the distance, you can see all the famous windmills for Tehachapi. It's very windy up here. Hopefully there won't be much wind today, but lots of windmills out there. I'll shoot another video as we get closer. Alright, here we are a little bit closer to the big windmills. These things are pretty giant. Alright, you can see some more windmills up there on the top of that hill, way off in the background. There's some over here. And a gorgeous sunrise. I don't know if you see it in my mirror, but out in the desert behind me. Alright, getting a lot closer to Tehachapi. I think we're about 5 miles, 7 miles from our destination. You see the big windmills. You see the concrete plant over there in the distance. It's going to be a beautiful day. Alright, just arrived in Tehachapi, my location here off of Burnett Road. This is Tehachapi Mountain Trail Association's trails. They leased this land from the concrete company that's adjacent to this property. It's a really cool deal. It's a $5 per day ride or $35 yearly membership. I just bought my year membership because I want to support these guys and what they do. I believe in what they do. They take really good care of these trails, and they build some really cool stuff out here. It's a great place to ride. The sun is just now coming up. It's nice and cool here, probably about 65 degrees maybe. It should be beautiful today. But once that sun comes up, it's going to get hot out here. I think probably mid-90s today out here. Anyways, I'm going to get ready, get on the trail. All right, folks. Just got through the gate here at TMTA Trails. Kind of a fire road. Yeah, well, let's take this. Looks like a little single track up. Normally I just take the fire road in, but I saw another guy climb up this. So we're gonna climb up it, see where we go. Should be a wonderful day. Little jumpy jump already at 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna cut it here for a bit until we get to the gate.
All right, the trailhead here. I enter the gate. All right, we're kind of at the bottom. We checked out the wood bank, the drops. If I would have went straight there, I think that's Rowdy Ravine. I like Rowdy Ravine. It's pretty awesome. I'll probably hit that on the way down. I'm gonna head over this way, start climbing up. Actually, I think I might hit the DVO bridge. I don't like wood structures, but it's kind of a must here. All right, so there we are right there. That's the DVO bridge. Not too gnarly, but really not my cup of tea. I don't like these things. Sketch me out. I don't know why. But watch your head here. Let's take a look at that little drop at the end. Looks pretty easy. Man. And a little jumpy jump. Yeah. And another. That's probably the best part. These jumps. And I'm not a great jumper. I just like to have fun. Too old to get hurt on this stuff. But yeah, so that was the DVO bridge. There's like the jump lines down here. All right, that was cool. All right, I don't know, maybe we climb up Rowdy Ravine. I like Rowdy Ravine. Let's climb up it. I'm sure it connects into the trail. I think it's called To the Top. All right, let's check her out. I think we get over this way, just like that. See these little berms? Yeah. Woo! Like crisscrossing. All right, take a little break here for a sec. Maybe up a little bit further. Or maybe this is Lower Geronimo. All right, here's some more of the climb. We got a lot of climbing to do. I think it's a good, probably 3.5 miles to the top. We're gonna go to the top today. And once we get up there, I guess we figure out which way we're gonna go down. Maybe I went the wrong way, damn it. All right, so down there, look at those big berms and shit, dude. That's crazy. I think that's called thresher, obviously because of the threshing. That's gnarl down there. Probably hit that on the way down. We're still on the climb up. Well, that's killer shit right there, huh? Yeah, boy. All right, still on the climb. Starting to get a little windy now. Long way to the top, buddy boy. Lots of switchbacks. But beautiful trail, man. All right, still climbing this uphill. Whew. My little chicken legs are getting tired. Well, we're getting close. Probably another mile or two to the top, I think. Whew. Final bit of the ascent here. Almost to the top. The view up here is absolutely spectacular, dude. Getting close. Still got a little bit to go. Maybe about a half a mile. Yeah. The back way up to the top. But I don't know if y'all can catch that view. Man, that's fucking spectacular, dude. But there's a cool ass rock garden up here. Kind of a little challenging, but probably ridden better going the other way, but it'll be fun, challenging. I think we're coming right on it right here. Oh yeah, rock gardens. See if we can clear through this. Yeah, buddy. Woo! To the top. Yeah, buddy. And then there's R2-D2 over here. R2-D2. Woohoo! Wow, spectacular. Look at these views. So that's the boundary right there of TMTA's property. That's all private property. They ask that you stay out of there. That way they don't get in trouble with the landowner and end up losing their lease here. But looks like somebody's been going through here. So you got a gate put up now, and I thought this all closed off at one point, but anyways, I try to abide by the rules these days. Not like my old self. Right? All right. Beautiful up here, man. Cool puffy wildflowers. And here's the lookout tower that they built up here. Look at this view. Good grief. That's fantastic. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely beautiful up here. And uh-oh, look at that. There's a Willis Customs guitar sticker up in here. Who's that kook? Beautiful up here. All right, I'm gonna take a little break, look at the map, figure out what I wanna ride down. Probably need to change my battery out too. But man, it's incredible up here. You can see for freaking miles. 47%. I think that should get me down.
Yeah.
Got 47%. I think that'll get me down. And these brakes are just not cooperating this morning. All right, you gents ready?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Follow me?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
All right. See if I can make rock garden here. All right, T-Town flow. Oh, my legs are tired. Oh, damn. Woo. Pretty loose up here. Woo. Dang. Woo. Loosey gooseys. Damn, can't see. A little overgrown. That was scary. I didn't realize that was a double. Big berms. Woo, my hands. Hell yeah. Chattering. Damn. Yeah. Woo! That was T-Town. That was fucking sick. Woo! Hell yeah! There's the dudes I started out with at the top. Get it, boys! Woo-hoo! All right, folks, here we go. With Corey here, and we're gonna hit Geronimo and some other really cool trails. So, hit it, Corey! Let Corey get a little bit ahead of me. Get back in downhill mode. All right, way out and then around. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Uh-oh. I took the down side. Hopefully these trails merge. Okay, cool, they did. All right. There goes Corey. Dang, I bottomed out on that corner. That's crazy. That wasn't even a heavy hit. That was killer. I'm good. All right, this is Rowdy Ravine, huh? All right, cool. I love Rowdy Ravine. Woo-hoo! Hell yeah. That was sick. Okay. Hell yeah. That was killer. Get my cadence back under me. Oh, I almost went for that rock gap. I pushed. Oh shit. Stop for a sec. Yes, he is. All right, folks. There's a fat boy rattler right here. Look at this duder. We're not gonna fuck with this guy, but I do want to get a picture. Stay well out of striking distance from this dude. Get the zoom. Man, thanks for Corey pointing that out. I would have ran that fool right over. I thought that was a stick.
I saw a diamondback the other day on the way up to the top.
Oh yeah?
I saw another Mojave green probably a month ago.
That's crazy.
So they're out here. You just gotta watch. If you ever stop,
Oh yeah, for sure, right? Make sure you're looking where you're stepping. And this dude is just right in the middle of the trail, dude. He's fat, boy. He's been eating good.
like there's no squirrels out right now.
Look at how fat he is.
Hiding in the trees.
That dude is fat.
Wow.
Wow, I wonder what the hell he's been eating. That dude is fat. I don't think I've ever seen one that fat. Yeah, buddy, we're not gonna mess with you. Go on your way. I saw my first wild tortoise the other day in Ridgecrest on one of the trails. I'd never seen one. I've seen them like in captivity and stuff like that, but I'd never seen a desert tortoise before.
And where was that? You said Ridgecrest?
Ridgecrest. It's about an hour, about an hour east of here.
Girlfriend. Goes this way. Zoom in properly. It's hard to use on a phone. The camera work feels awful, but use it's a big snake, that's for sure.
Yeah, what do you say? He's about 3 foot, 4 foot, maybe?
Looks like he's heading to that den right there.
Oh yeah, huh? That's a rattlesnake den, huh?
I'm guessing, but that's probably where he lives is in that little hole right there. Otherwise, whoever lives in there is going to be really grumpy when he goes in there.
Yeah, squirrels probably hunting for food in there, maybe. I don't know. That was crazy.
I've never seen them in the trail like that before. I've seen them just on the side of the trail where they go startles the hell out of you.
Yeah, he was just
hill, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, and they're just sitting right there.
He was just sunbathing. We disturbed his suntan.
Yeah, it's the second Mojave green I've seen, and I saw diamondback the other day, and then a couple gopher snakes, but yeah, the other one was about that big too. What do you think of the...
Oh, I love Rowdy Ravine. I'm glad you were in front of me, because you kind of showed me the line to go on, because if I was going by myself, I probably would have been trying to analyze which way to go and wouldn't have carried enough speed and committed to the line. So I just was like, yeah, I'm going to follow Corey, and yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I like Rowdy Ravine a lot.
Have you ever done Jaws before?
I might have. I can't remember what
So
What's...
we can look at it upper and it depends on if you want to do anything else.
Yeah, probably not going to climb back up again.
All we're doing is going like 1 minute that way
Mhm.
and a little 30-second jaunt, and then it goes down the ravine and then takes you to the jumps.
Okay.
So, but it's the upper part of it's got a couple rock steps and then one pretty good rock step that goes down, and then it'll take you to the area where there's the big like.
Yeah, that's Thresher. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's cool.
Then you can kind of jump out of it, and then you can go do the tabletop jumps down to the bottom. So it's just basically like a 2-minute jaunt, and then you go down like. It'll
Okay.
be like rock steps, like Roddy Ravine, but I don't know how. Like, there's one
let's
of them that's
do
a little.
If it's too gnarly, I can walk.
And I'm not going to go fast down it either, so like if I can stop and show you where it's at so it doesn't roll up on you.
Okay, well, I'll follow you, man.
We'll go touring.
Let's do it.
Trail ride pace.
Sounds good. Okay.
That little canyon right there.
Gotcha.
So this turnaround might be a little tight with the bar locks on your bike.
Uh-huh.
So make sure you don't just like stop and fall down into the ditch because it's tight on this.
Okay.
You might want to put a foot down and straighten the bike out just because I don't know if the steer radius will make it, but you go up this, I want to turn around right here, but
Okay, I see it.
maybe put the dropper post down and go right through here. So rock downhill. So this guy's block on the right, I usually go around it. You can ride off that. Then rock drop. Go to the right, go rock drop, and go left, and then it's going to do this. Like, rock roll here.
Okay.
Mind yourself, I'm going to go to the right for my pocket there and step off. No double jump here.
Yeah. Yep.
We go down there.
Yep. Woo! That's good stuff. Anyone ever take that low line off that jump?
Cut back at it, and it's tricky because you can over jump the turn. So
Gotcha.
you can go I can do it if you want.
No.
It's done in probably a year. Just
That thing looks sketchy.
I usually ground the suspension out on my bike.
Oh, I bet.
But all you need is to go at it and you ride off the corner of it, all you just pull up on the front wheel and just land out there. It's really easy though.
Woo! That was good. Yeah, that was fucking rad. I don't know about this guy. Yeah. Woo! That was sick, dude.
I feel good. I greased that first one finally, felt pretty good.
That was really good, man.
The third one I came like a little lagoon there and I had to like wheel tap it.
We're inside of TMTA Trails. Some little single track to get you into the park. Little mermage. Fun little flowy single track. Some good stuff out here, man. These guys do a great job of taking care of this place. So here's the wood wall that they put up. Pretty cool if you're into man-made obstacles. Me, not a big fan. I like natural terrain. They got all the bridges over here. That's pretty cool, man. Look at all them bridges. Yeah, look at this new stuff. Little berm. All right, looks like there's some little jumps. Whew, that's sketchy, bro. Little jump, little wall ride a bit. That was cool. All right. Gonna start climbing here. All right, the little drops. Get turned around. All right, we'll go for an early morning drop. That was the shorter of the drops, I believe. We'll hit all three real quick. Then we're gonna climb all the way up to the top. All right, now we're gonna hit the middle one. All right, middle guy, here we go. All right, that was the middle. And we'll go for number 3, the big guy. That was probably about a 2-foot drop, maybe. I don't know, maybe a little higher. I don't know. All right, number 3. Big 3. That was fun. All 3. All right, so I was gonna see if I could place the camera out here somewhere and get a picture of the jump. Maybe right there. Hold on. All right, I don't know what happened with the camera, but the last probably half mile out of here, some fun little shit to do. Rock strikes. Squirrely boys. Oh, my little legs are feeling it today. Damn, I should have went off that rock. cool. I met some dude named Craig from Pierpont. Homie was an old Pierpont OG from back in the late 60s. That was crazy. He's repping a Pierpont Boulevard sticker on his bike. I called him out. I was like, dude, what is this Pierpont sticker on your bike? And he told me about the old days and the rivalry between Pierpont locals and the Silver Strand locals and the Hueneme Pier locals. That was pretty cool. Woohoo! Fuck yeah. Another killer day. Much better than yesterday. Woo! That was fucking sick. Nice.